Have you ever planned a trip, packed your bags, and set off, only to realize halfway through that something isn't quite right? Maybe your feet are aching more than you expected, or you suddenly remember that important medication sitting on your nightstand back home. Traveling in your 70s and beyond is a wonderful adventure, but let's be honest, it comes with a few extra considerations. If you love to travel but want to make sure every trip is smooth, safe, and enjoyable, then you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about some of the most common mistakes seniors over 70 make while traveling and how to avoid them. These are simple yet crucial things that can make or break your trip. And the good news is, once you know about them, they're easy to fix. Let's dive right in with the first mistake, and this one catches a lot of people off guard: overpacking. It's tempting, isn't it? You think, I might need this just in case, and before you know it, you're wrestling with a suitcase that weighs as much as a small child. The problem? Lugging around a heavy bag can wear you out before your trip even begins. Imagine struggling to lift your suitcase into an overhead compartment or dragging it up a flight of stairs in a hotel without an elevator. That's no way to start your adventure. The trick is to pack smart. Think about versatile clothing, items you can mix and match instead of bringing an outfit for every occasion. Stick to lightweight fabrics that don't take up much space, and don't forget to wear your heaviest shoes while traveling instead of stuffing them into your bag. A good rule of thumb? Pack what you think you'll need, then take out at least a third of it. Chances are you won't miss those extra shirts or that second pair of walking shoes. And if you do, most places have laundry services or nearby stores where you can pick up anything essential. Now let's talk about another mistake that can turn a dream trip into a stressful experience: neglecting health and medication planning. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of travel and forget the basics. But missing a dose of medication or dealing with a surprise health issue in a foreign place, that's a situation no one wants. Before you even think about boarding a plane or hitting the road, make sure you have enough of your prescribed medications to last the entire trip, plus a little extra just in case of delays. It's also smart to keep them in your carry-on, not in checked luggage. Imagine arriving at your destination only to find your suitcase didn't make it. The last thing you want is to be scrambling to replace important medications. And speaking of planning, it's worth taking a moment to research pharmacies at your destination. Some medications that are easy to get at home might require a prescription abroad. A quick chat with your doctor before you leave can help you prepare for any special requirements. If you have a medical condition that could require immediate attention, consider carrying a small card in your wallet with key details: your condition, any allergies, and an emergency contact. So we've covered overpacking and health planning, two things that can make a huge difference in how smoothly your trip goes. But there's another mistake people often make that can be just as frustrating, and that's underestimating the physical demands of travel. It's easy to picture a relaxing getaway, strolling through charming streets, taking in breathtaking sights, and enjoying long, leisurely meals. But once you're actually there, reality can set in. Maybe the cobblestone streets are harder to walk on than you expected, or that short walk from the hotel to the museum feels more like a marathon. The truth is, travel often requires more walking, standing, and even stair climbing than we do in our daily lives. The mistake? Not preparing for it. The last thing you want is to find yourself exhausted, in pain, or unable to enjoy the experience because your body isn't keeping up. So what can you do? First, be honest about your physical limits. There's nothing wrong with choosing a slower-paced itinerary or planning for breaks throughout the day. When booking accommodations, check if there are elevators, ramps, or shuttle services. Many hotels and tourist spots offer accessibility options, but you have to ask. It also helps to get in some movement before your trip. If walking is part of your plans, start taking short walks daily in the weeks leading up to your departure. Even a few extra minutes of movement each day can help build endurance. Comfortable, supportive shoes are a must. Break them in before your trip to avoid blisters or discomfort. And don't forget about hydration and rest. Many people feel more fatigued while traveling simply because they aren't drinking enough water or getting quality sleep. Speaking of exhaustion, another mistake that can take the joy out of a trip is packing your schedule too tightly. It's exciting to think about all the places you want to see and experiences you want to have. But trying to squeeze too much into each day, that's a recipe for burnout. Imagine arriving at your dream destination, but instead of soaking it all in, you're rushing from one place to another, constantly checking the time and feeling overwhelmed. Traveling in your 70s and beyond is about enjoying the experience, not racing through it. A better approach? Pick a few must-see sites or activities and leave room for flexibility. If you're feeling great one day, you can always add more. But if you need a slower morning or an afternoon rest, you won't feel like you're missing out. Consider guided tours with small groups where transportation is included, or hop-on, hop-off buses that let you explore at your own pace. And don't forget to factor in recovery time. If you're traveling across time zones, give yourself a day to adjust before diving into a full schedule. If you have a long flight or car ride, plan a relaxing activity upon arrival rather than jumping straight into sightseeing. Now we've talked about overpacking, forgetting medication planning, underestimating the physical side of travel, and overloading your schedule. But there's still another mistake that many people don't think about until it's too late: not having a solid plan for emergencies. No one likes to think about things going wrong on a trip, but the truth is, being prepared can make all the difference. Whether it's a lost wallet, a delayed flight, or a sudden health issue, having a plan in place means you can handle it without unnecessary stress. One of the biggest oversights seniors make is traveling without proper travel insurance. It might seem like an extra expense, but it's one of the smartest investments you can make. Medical emergencies can happen anywhere, and healthcare costs abroad can be shockingly high. Imagine needing urgent medical care in another country and finding out your regular insurance doesn't cover you. A good travel insurance plan can cover medical expenses, trip cancellations, lost baggage, and even emergency evacuations. The key is to read the fine print. Make sure it covers pre-existing conditions and includes 24/7 assistance. Another thing to prepare: emergency contacts and important documents. Keep a small folder or digital copy of your passport, travel insurance details, medical information, and the address of your country's embassy or consulate. If your phone gets lost or stolen, having backup copies of these documents can save you a major headache. It's also a good idea to share your itinerary with a trusted friend or family member back home, so someone always knows where you are. Now let's talk about technology. Many seniors shy away from using travel apps, but they can be lifesavers in tricky situations. There are apps for real-time flight updates, translation services, maps that work without Wi-Fi, and even emergency alert systems. If you're not familiar with these, take some time before your trip to explore them. Even learning how to send your location via text can be incredibly useful if you need help. But being prepared isn't just about paperwork and apps, it's also about staying aware of your surroundings. Tourists, especially older ones, can sometimes be easy targets for scams or petty theft. Pickpockets know that distracted travelers make for easy opportunities. Instead of carrying all your valuables in one place, spread them out. A small crossbody bag with a zipper is a great option, and consider using a money belt or hidden pouch for extra cash and important cards. Being cautious doesn't mean being fearful. In fact, a little preparation allows you to travel with more confidence and peace of mind. Once you know you have safety measures in place, you can focus on what really matters: enjoying the adventure, making new memories, and experiencing the joy of travel. We've now covered the importance of packing light, planning for your health, pacing yourself, and preparing for emergencies. But there's still one more mistake that can sneak up on travelers, even the most seasoned ones, and it has to do with not taking the time to truly immerse yourself in the experience. It's easy to get caught up in the logistics, making sure you catch the right train, double-checking reservations, or snapping a quick photo before moving on. But sometimes, in the rush to see everything, we forget to experience anything. Think about the trips that have meant the most to you. Was it the famous landmark itself that made it special? Or was it the moment you sat on a quiet bench nearby, soaking it all in? Was it the meal at the five-star restaurant or the unexpected conversation with a local at a small cafe? Travel isn't just about checking destinations off a list. It's about creating memories, embracing new cultures, and allowing yourself to slow down and truly enjoy the moment. One of the best ways to do this is to build in unstructured time. Instead of scheduling every minute of the day, leave room for spontaneity. Wander through a local market, sit in a park and watch the world go by, or strike up a conversation with someone new. Some of the most magical travel moments happen when we least expect them. It also helps to engage with the destination in a deeper way. Instead of just looking at a historic site, take a guided tour to hear the stories behind it. Instead of ordering the safest dish on the menu, try something local that you've never had before. If language barriers make you nervous, learn just a few basic phrases. It's amazing how far a simple thank you in the local language can go in making connections. And don't forget to capture memories for yourself, not just for social media or to show friends and family later. Sure, take photos, but also take mental snapshots. How the fresh ocean breeze feels on your face, the sound of a bustling street in a new city, the warmth of a cup of tea on a cool morning in the mountains. These are the details that will stay with you long after the trip ends. At the end of the day, travel is a gift. It's a chance to step out of the ordinary and into something new, to prove to yourself that adventure doesn't have an age limit, and to remind yourself that the world is still full of wonder. So as you plan your next trip, remember, pack light, take care of your health, pace yourself, prepare for the unexpected, and most importantly, be present. The best journeys aren't measured by how many places you visit, but by how deeply you experience them. Wherever your travels take you next, may they be safe, joyful, and filled with unforgettable moments. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite travel tips in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.